Greetings, brave souls, and welcome to WhisperWonders. If today marks your first encounter with our channel, do take a moment to subscribe. Your presence breathes life into our journey through the uncanny and the unknown. Today, we venture into a chilling realm seldom discussed, the horror side of anime. From eerie tales to real-life obsessions that have spiraled into darkness, we explore how animated art can sometimes mirror our deepest fears. Prepare yourselves as we delve into the shadows lurking behind the animated world. Anime often delights us with its vibrant worlds and compelling characters. But there's a darker side. In the vast universe of anime, genres range from the light and whimsical to the deep and disturbing. It's a form of entertainment that holds a mirror up to society, reflecting both the light and shadow of human nature. Yet the genre that often captivates and horrifies in equal measure is horror anime. Unlike traditional horror media, anime introduces a unique blend of artistry and storytelling that can burrow deeply into the psyche. Horror in anime isn't just about the macabre or supernatural entities, it's about exploring the darker, often unspoken aspects of life. It challenges viewers, pushing the boundaries of comfort. And as these stories unfold, they resonate, linger, and sometimes they transcend the screen. Characters that haunt the imagination can lead some fans down a path where fiction and reality blur ominously. And sometimes this darkness steps out into the real world in unsettling ways. Our first true story takes us to the electric town of Akihabara, Japan. Known for its vibrant culture steeped in technology and anime, Akihabara should be a paradise for any enthusiast. However, beneath the neon lights and bustling streets lies a story that casts a long shadow over this colorful district. In the heart of this tech haven, a young man named Taro, a pseudonym to protect his identity, found himself deeply engrossed in a particularly dark series of horror anime. Initially, his fascination seemed harmless, an avid fan indulging in his favorite pastime. Yet as the months passed, the lines between Taro's reality and the grim world of his beloved anime began to blur. This transformation was gradual. Taro started to emulate the protagonist of the anime, a character known for his ruthless and psychopathic behavior. It began with subtle changes in Taro's appearance and mannerisms, evolving into a mimicry of the character's speech patterns and, alarmingly, his actions. Friends and family noticed these changes, but their concerns were dismissed as overreactions to a mere phase. The situation escalated when local news channels reported a series of unsettling incidents in Akihabara. These acts mirrored scenes from the anime Taro was obsessed with, involving elaborate schemes and psychological games that terrorized unsuspecting individuals. The community was in disbelief as the stories unfolded, each more sinister than the last. The media frenzy that followed was intense. Reporters delved into how an anime could so profoundly impact an individual. Psychologists and anime experts were brought in to discuss the psychological effects of immersive media, sparking nationwide debates about the influence of content in shaping behavior. Through this media storm, the once vibrant streets of Akihabara took on a more somber tone, as the community grappled with the real-world implications of fictional narratives gone too far. A tale of fascination turned fatal, blurring lines between fiction and reality. Not all collections are mere hobbies. Some become obsessions. Imagine a room, walls lined with shelves, each filled with the rarest of anime horror memorabilia. At the center of this eerie sanctum sits Kai, a figure whose love for anime morphed into a chilling obsession. Kai's journey into the dark heart of anime began innocently, with the simple purchase of a limited edition figurine. But soon, one item wasn't enough. He craved more, rarer, darker, more cursed. As Kai's collection grew, so did his isolation. Friends who once shared his passion began to drift away, unnerved by his increasing fixation. His family watched, helpless, as Kai receded further into a world of shadows, where the line between reality and the macabre blur of anime horror thinned. But the true horror lay in the items themselves. Take, for instance, the whispering Hina doll from an obscure anime series. Legend had it that the doll was modeled after a character who could manipulate the fears of others. Not long after acquiring it, Kai reported hearing whispers at night, sly murmurings that echoed the darkest corners of his psyche. Then there was the Mirror of Misfortune, a seemingly innocuous hand mirror featured in a cult horror anime. It was said to reflect not your face, but your doomed fate. Kai found it at a steep price from an unsettling figure at a shadowy anime convention. After the mirror took its place among his collection, neighbors spoke of seeing strange, distorted figures reflected in the windows of Kai's house, though he lived alone. Each item brought with it a tale of dread, a whisper of the curse it carried. Kai, once a vibrant enthusiast, became a ghost among his own collection, his eyes hollow, his laughter turned to quiet murmurs to his sinister collectibles. When possessions begin to possess, where does one draw the line between collector and collected? Sometimes the echoes of a character's laugh or scream transcend the screen. This chilling thought brings us to some intriguing yet disturbing phenomena experienced by anime viewers. Imagine for a moment the unsettling feeling of hearing your favorite anime character whispering in the dark corners of your room, or worse, seeing a shadow flit past, bearing a striking resemblance to a character known for their sinister deeds. Let's delve into the stories of those who've reported just such experiences. There are tales of individuals who, after marathon sessions of horror anime, claim to hear the eerie laughter or haunting cries of characters they'd watched. These aren't just fleeting moments. Some report these experiences persisting, weaving through their daily lives, creating a tapestry of fear and paranoia. What could be causing these vivid experiences? Psychologists suggest that intense binge-watching can sometimes blur the lines between fiction and reality. The mind, overwhelmed by prolonged exposure to terrifying stimuli, might struggle to switch off these horror-filled narratives, continuing to project them into the viewer's real world. The phenomenon is further intensified by the nature of horror anime itself, which often aims to evoke a deep psychological response. Experts point out that certain visual and auditory triggers within these shows can activate the brain's fear responses, making some susceptible individuals carry these responses beyond the screen. As we consider these eerie occurrences, it's essential to reflect on the psychological impact of the media we consume. Horror, while thrilling, taps into our deepest fears, and for some the escape isn't as clean-cut as turning off the TV. The after effects can linger, manifesting as shadows at the edge of our vision or whispers just beyond the threshold of hearing. Are these hauntings real, or are they whispers of the mind? As we ponder this question, it becomes clear that the true horror might not be the ghosts or monsters on our screens, but rather what they awaken within us. We've journeyed through tales that chill to the bone, but what have we learned? Today we've unraveled stories that stretch from the shadowy lanes of Akihabara to the eerie silence of a collector's room, where the line between anime and reality blurs alarmingly. Each story, each victim, reminds us of the profound impact media can have on our lives. Anime, a vibrant escape for many, sometimes darkens into a corridor where fiction inspires unsettling realities. It's a stark reminder of how potent and influential media can be, crafting perceptions, stirring emotions, and in rare but real cases, catalyzing actions that leap off the screen and into the darker corners of human behavior. As we reflect on these narratives, we must ask ourselves, how does what we consume influence our actions? Where should we draw the line between absorbing content and letting it seep into our psyche? Consider this, brave souls. Where does the story end and where do we begin? As we part the shadows of today's journey, let's carry forward a light of awareness. In the realm of anime, where vibrant colors often blend with dark narratives, it's essential to recognize the impact of the stories we immerse ourselves in. Horror anime, with its chilling tales and eerie characters, serves not just as entertainment but as a canvas that reflects some of the deeper, often unsettling aspects of human psychology. Today, we've navigated through tales that were as captivating as they were cautionary. From the neon-lit streets of Akihabara to the cursed collections of rare anime memorabilia, each story has unveiled a layer of the mysterious and the macabre. This exploration isn't just about the thrill or the chill, it's about understanding the boundaries of fiction and reality, and how sometimes those lines can blur alarmingly. Now I invite you to share your own experiences and thoughts. Have you ever encountered an anime that lingered in your mind long after the screen went black? What are your thoughts on the psychological impact of horror anime? Dive into the comments section below and let's keep this conversation going. Thank you for your bravery and curiosity as we delved into these dark narratives. Your engagement and insights make this journey through the shadows all the more enlightening. If you found today's exploration intriguing, consider subscribing and sharing this video. It's through your support that we can continue to shed light on these hidden realms. Until next time, keep questioning the darkness. Thank you, brave souls, for joining Whisper Wonders today.